Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're gonna find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, Ripple's expanding and the whales are stacking. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Well guys, there has been a lot happening in this ecosystem just over the last few days. Now, even since this whole SEC lawsuit against Ripple had happened back there in December of 2020, we have seen massive expansion of this ecosystem since then, and offices opening around the world. Now, I'm sure some of you already know that Ripple has decided to open up a major office in Dubai, right in the financial center, and this is a major deal. And why is that? Well guys, Dubai has been setting itself up to be one of the world's hubs for fintech. And you're watching all of these various organizations around the world come into Dubai to do all of this development. It is truly amazing. In fact, Dubai, Judy and I have been to Dubai. Wow, I'll tell you what, that city actually didn't even exist practically 30 years ago. And in 30 years, you should see what they have done there. It is truly mesmerizing. Just an amazing city. And in fact, talk about modernization, unbelievable. And they have set themselves up with amazing regulations around this digital asset space to invite corporations to come in there. And get this, guys, it's also tax-free center. And that is a major deal. So here they are, they're welcoming innovation in this digital asset space. They're really building up a huge network of various fintech companies in the center, in the financial center. And on top of that, they're providing them with tax incentives to do it. You really can't blame Ripple for wanting to go out there and establish a major center. And get this, guys, they're going to be hosting their Ripple Swell in November of 2023 in Dubai. It is going to be something else. Now, having said that, you want to take a look at an expanding ecosystem? Guys, you would think that with all the stuff that has been going on with this SEC lawsuit and all these folks that are talking down, how, it's going to get decided against Ripple and all this kind of stuff and all the FUD that has been going out there, needless to say, not one prong of the Howey test has been met. And many legal analysts are coming out there and saying, hey, it looks like Ripple's going to win this, and possibly hands down without any splitting of the baby. Now, if that does happen, where a portion of the amounts that were sold in the beginning there of XRP by Ripple, if those are deemed to be investment contracts, that still does not affect the secondary market sales of XRP, which you and I are a major part of. I mean, I don't know anybody personally who went out there and bought their XRP directly from Ripple. Most of us, if not all of us in this space thus far, have bought it in the secondary market. And look at what happened to Library. When Library got that decision and the founders were fined for their sale of an unregistered security, Library token itself was deemed not to be a security, and it absolutely shot off literally hundreds of percent in just one day. Now you consider how this Ripple ecosystem is broadened out around the globe, and the impact of a decision even like that would be massive when you're talking about price appreciation in this space. But hey, put that aside. Just consider how vast and how much more expansion this ecosystem has actually made. And in fact, you look at the Middle East and North Africa, and you're going to see some major movement around the globe with fintech, but Ripple has not passed that by. And they are right there on the front lines, helping these nations to develop their central bank digital currencies and supporting the cross-border payment corridors where there is no need for all this nostro of vostro. And in Dubai, Ripple has expanded their ODL in a massive way. This is absolutely a big deal. Now, a lot of folks are going to come down, you know how it is. They're going to poo-poo any kind of growth. But here you have a company who has committed to $2 $200 million of legal fees to fight this absolute regulation by enforcement and are sticking up for this space in a massive way. Because guys, look at how many organizations do you think could handle that kind of legal cost to fight this kind of abuse of authority? Not many. And look at the resolve that Ripple has to do it. Because guys, if they weren't in the right and they knew they weren't in the right, they're not going to go down and invest this kind of resources, financial resources. They would have paid their fine and moved on long ago. But the reality is, guys, hey, look, they know they are in the right in this circumstance. We're not talking about an ICO like what Ethereum had. And we flat out know that Ethereum had an ICO with all of those disguised whales. Well, Ripple didn't have that. In fact, XRP and the XRP ledger existed before Ripple even became a company. And the amount of XRP that they hold was gifted to them. Think about that. And look, guys, when you're considering that capacity on that front, it's kind of like Ford. Ford goes out there and they sell cars, right? Are those cars securities? No, guys, they're not. You know, even though there are warranty obligations that Ford has to you as a buyer. Well, when you go out and you buy your XRP, Ripple has no obligation to you. There's no investment contract. There's no way that this is going to come back and where XRP itself is going to be declared as the security. That has never, ever happened in any Howey test case ever, where the actual underlying asset that was being transacted was in fact a security. Guys, the oranges weren't even securities in the Howey test, because if that was the case, every grocery store in America would have been out there having to register with the SEC for selling oranges, right? XRP is not going to be deemed a security, and it's just a matter of when, not if this happens. Now, I want to point something else out. Here we are seeing a big dip in the price of XRP, what people are considering a big dip, not thinking about the fact that just a couple months ago, back in June, we were at 17.5 cents, and here we are at what? Double that, practically 100% return if you had a bought there to this 40-cent range. Yet you got a lot of people coming out there, oh my goodness, poo-pooing the whole thing. Well, I'll tell you what, whales are buying it up like crazy. And in fact, a $50 million purchase of XRP by a whale was accumulated today at $21.8 million in value. Now ask yourself, if you had that kind of change jingling around in your pocket and you're putting it out there, would you be buying Ripple with it? These guys know something. They're looking at the price appreciation down the road when this case gets settled and when utilization takes off. Because guys, this next bull run, I genuinely believe is going to be a utility driven bull run. And you talk about expansion in this ecosystem and you know the stacking that these whales are doing, I'm telling you guys, it is going to be something to behold. That is my opinion. Now, hey, I can take it. If you don't agree with that opinion, that's fine by me. But look at the efforts that a lot of these guys put out there to come on here and fud these videos, because I'll tell you what, guys, it's not their favorite ecosystem. And they're sitting there being their armchair prophets, poo-pooing it and all this kind of stuff. I'm telling you, the day's going to come when they're going to be silent as the night. And why is that? Because, guys, they're going to be proven so wrong. That's my opinion. And it is going to be something that we are all going to be able to celebrate one day, when we get that legal clarity, and XRP will be the only digital asset in this entire digital asset space, including Bitcoin, with 100% legal clarity. It is going to be absolutely amazing. And I'll tell you what, don't let yourself get flooded out. In fact, I was reading a tweet where a guy was reaching out to his coach and he was saying, oh my goodness, I sold all my XRP, I put it into the Pepe token, it's lost 60%, what do I do? Well, the thing is this, guys, you can't be going out there and expecting somebody else to make your financial decisions in that regard. And I would never encourage anybody to make any kind of investment based on somebody else's conviction. Go out there and investigate it for yourself. Find out for certain if what all these folks, including me, are saying, or what all these fudsters are putting out there. Guys, I'm telling you, it's my belief that when you do that, you're going to be 100% convinced, because the answers you're going to find for yourself are going to be the ones you're going to believe in the most. I absolutely guarantee. That is how I feel. When you go out and you do that, you get a bigger level of confidence, and that's where I think you need to go out there. No one can guarantee tomorrow, guys, because none of us have crystal balls. But I'll tell you, that's what risk is all about, and that's what investing is. We're taking risk, and where there's high risk, there is a potential for high reward. That's the way it goes. And yes, there is that potential for higher loss, but you mitigate that by studying what you hold, knowing what you own, and not letting someone shake you out or build up all that FUD and make you scared of what you're doing. Because guys, tomorrow is coming. You can literally see it. The handwriting is on the wall. You have the major powers in the world, Bank of International Settlements, IMF, the European Central Bank, even our own Federal Reserve telling you the monetary system is about to change, and in a big way. And who has been at the center of a lot of that development and changes? Yep, you guessed it, guys. Ripple, in the development of all these central bank digital currencies. So guys, I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see what's going to transpire over these next few months, but I think it's going to be something else, and I truly want to see you right there in that winner's circle. Well, guys, you've heard the term that practice makes perfect. Well, planning assures it. And what our coaching program is, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get y'all booked in. So hey guys, before you go, just check out this absolutely gorgeous park out here in McKinney, Texas. It is really something else. This lake out here, you can actually catch and release. It is truly amazing. And the park over here, while there's lots of places you can sit down, have a barbecue with your family, they have a park for the kids. It is really just amazing, to be sure. Well, hey guys, many of you know I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And hey, don't forget to put your comments down there in the comment section and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of our regularly released videos. So guys, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.